Hello, this video is how to create a tie-dye effect. Again, using Adobe Illustrator. It's just an easy way of creating a funky tie-dye. But here we go. So first off, create a big circle with my circle tool. Here, any size, doesn't really matter. It does want a stroke line, a fill of nothing, a stroke line, and the stroke needs to be, I would say, 30 point, quite big. No, I'll go bigger than that actually. Let's try 50 point. And we want to make the stroke a spectrum colours or anything similar to that. Now these are in your window down here to your gradient library. Sorry, gradient library, swatch library here. Go to gradients, down to spectrums, which I've already opened, which is gone now, but I'll get it again. So down to gradients, down to spectrums here, and you want to make it into a, basically, there's several others. There's a lighter version, a very light version, and a dark version. I go for the bright version, as I'm going to call it. And from there you go to effect, which distort and transform to transform. And this effect panel will come up. We use this panel for the bold text that I've shown you before. Previous video, but we don't use this section, which we use for the text. So what we use on here, we want to make it, scale it in, basically. So we want the circle to come in by increments of however, but I would go for 90 on there, both of them, so it's equal, so the circle remains a circle. Here, now this is the angle of it going, so every time it steps in by 10%, how much of an angle you want it to turn by. So again, I would probably go 15 on there. Copies anywhere between 40 and even 80. That's up to you. You will, if you do this and play with it, just have a play, but I go for 50 on there and have a look at that in your preview. So that's basically a tie-dye effect. It's not exactly the same as tie-dye, but this is a computer generated image, so there's not a lot you can do. That's kind of the best you're going to get out of it, unless you draw it obviously by hand. And that then you can make into a swatch. You can make it bigger, you can make it smaller. It's kind of, to make it into a swatch, literally you just grab it, hold it, and pull it into your swatches. No, it's not doing it. Let's grab it like that and pull it into swatches there. So technically now, if I created anything, star for instance, I could fill it with this. Now within UI Hour Tool you can move that around, as you full well know, however you want to move it, do what you want to do with it. You could even put it into text, you could put it into other images, you could draw something and place it inside that, but that's basically how to create a digital tie-dye effect. Okay, cheers.